Welcome to a world where physics is challenged, where power meets aerodynamics, where some cars go over 490 kilometers per hour. Today we're going to meet the 10 fastest production cars on the planet in 2025. It's a list that shows the peak of engineering, a true obsession with breaking barriers that many of us thought were impossible. These aren't just machines, they are statements of intent, rolling monuments to human ambition, built with carbon fiber, exotic alloys, and frankly a healthy dose of craziness. Kicking off our countdown, we have a creature that looks like it came straight out of a science fiction blockbuster. It's the W Motors Fenrir Supersport. Coming from Dubai, a place where over-the-top is pretty much the norm, the Fenrir is the very definition of exclusive and aggressive. At the heart of this beast is an engine that might seem familiar to Porsche fans. With two turbos blowing with all their might, it puts out about 800 horsepower. In ninth place, we have something that changes the very idea of aerodynamics. This isn't a car designed with rulers and squares, it's a shape carved by the wind. It's the McLaren Speedtail. McLaren calls it a Hyper GT. It's not just about pure speed. The secret to its 403 kilometers per hour speed is its hybrid engine. Now get ready for a shock. Literally. In eighth place, the Rimac Nevera, coming from Croatia. An electric lightning bolt that silences all doubters. The sound of the Nevera is the futuristic hum of 4 electric motors. 1914 horsepower, almost 2,000 horsepower instantly. Top speed, 412 kilometers per h, the fastest production electric car in the world. 4 motors and sophisticated torque vectoring. Less a car, more a supercomputer on wheels. Digital dashboard, limited series, 150 units. An engineering feat and proof of electric performance. It's the perfect storm of power and intelligence. Now we come to a name that means top speed, Bugatti. But this isn't a Bugatti you already know. In 7th place, we have the Chiron successor, the brand new Bugatti Tourbillon. And here we need to be clear, its top speed is for now just an estimate. It's based on what the brand has said and what its new amazing engine can do. What we get is something even more special. A V16 engine, 8.3 liters, naturally aspirated, made by Cosworth. It revs all the way up to 9,000 RPM, but it's hooked up to 3 electric motors, for a total power of 1,800 horsepower. The brand says it will go faster than 277 miles per hour. In 6th place, we have a car that for a glorious time wore the crown as the king of speed. It's a name that makes you feel awe and a little bit of fear, the Koenigsegg RS. In 2017, on a closed public highway in Nevada, this Swedish monster broke 5 world records. The two-way average was 447.19 kilometers per h. It hit a peak of 458 kilometers per h in one direction. It has a 5.0-liter engine, twin-turbo, with an optional 1 megawatt package. It makes an amazing 1360 horsepower. It's not just raw power, it's about the power-to-weight ratio, active aerodynamics, a real David versus Goliath moment. Koenigsegg taking down Bugatti from the Volkswagen Group. Halfway through our list, Bugatti is back, but this time, in a different way. In 5th place, we have the car that celebrates the end of an era with the wind in your hair. The Bugatti Mistral. It's made to give you the most intense and raw experience of the 16-cylinder engine. The Mistral shares its foundation and its heart with the Chiron Supersport 300+. Underneath that body, you'll find the final version, an 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16, putting out 1,600 horsepower. Without a fixed roof, the experience changes completely. The air intake, placed behind the occupants' heads, becomes a key part of the experience. Bugatti says it's the fastest roadster in the world, with an expected speed over 420 kilometers per h. Only 99 units will be made. The design is unique with X-shaped headlights. It's a celebration, a rolling work of art. The last chance to feel the W16 with the sky as your limit. A grand farewell to one of the most amazing engines ever created. In 4th place, we have a car that's as fast as it is controversial. It's the SSC Tuatara, America's weapon in the top speed war. Coming from Washington State, SSC Shelby Supercars has a history of challenging the European giants. Its design is sleek, almost alien, with an incredibly low drag coefficient. Power comes from a 5.9-liter V8 engine, flat plane crank with 2 turbos, producing a colossal 1,750 horsepower when fueled with E85 ethanol. With this engine and its refined aerodynamics, and this is where the story gets tricky, its initial attempt claimed 508 kilometers per h. but it faced scrutiny and controversy due to differences in video and telemetry data. SSC didn't give up. They went back to the track for a new, verified and validated attempt. Official average, 455.3 kilometers per h, top speed in one direction, 460.4 kilometers per h. Later, in a separate test, despite the controversy, these numbers are impressive. It's a reminder, transparency and validation are just as important as the engineering. Now we're entering the podium, and in third place is the car that did the unthinkable. The machine that broke a barrier many believed was unreachable for a production car. It's the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300. The name says it all. This is the car that, in 2019, in the hands of test driver Andy Wallace, tore down the Era Lesian test track at a speed of 304.773 miles per hour, the equivalent of a stunning 490.48 kilometers per hour. It was a moment that made history. To reach this speed, Bugatti took a normal Chiron, if such a thing exists, and optimized it in every possible way. The power of the 8-liter W16 engine was increased to 1,600 horsepower. The body was lengthened by 25 centimeters. This longtail reduces aerodynamic drag at high speeds, making the car more stable. The suspension was laser adjusted. The production version, limited to just 30 units, is an almost exact replica of the record-breaking car. The Chiron Supersport 300 is not just a car, it's a monument. In second place, we have the car that was designed from the very first line on paper to be the fastest vehicle Koenigsegg, and possibly the world, has ever seen. It's the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. If its sibling, the Jesko Attack, was made to rule the tracks with massive downforce, the Absolut has a much simpler and much harder mission. Christian von Koenigsegg, the genius behind the brand, said this will be the fastest production car they will ever make, now or in the future. It's his final statement in the speed war. The heart of the Absolut is an evolved version of Koenigsegg's 5-liter twin-turbo V8, capable of producing up to 1,600 horsepower on E85 fuel. But the real masterpiece is its transmission, the light-speed transmission, a 9-speed gearbox with multiple clutches that allows it to instantly jump to the ideal gear, without going through the ones in between. The aerodynamics have been completely redone compared to the Jesko Attack. The huge rear wing has been replaced by 2 stabilizing fins, inspired by jet fighters, to reduce drag and keep it stable at extreme speeds. The result is a drag coefficient of just 0.278. Koenigsegg hasn't yet made an official record attempt with the Jesko Absolut, but the company's theoretical simulations and calculations point to a mind-boggling number, over 310 miles per hour, about 500 kilometers per h, with some guessing as high as 530 kilometers per h. This is completely uncharted territory. The big question is, where in the world can you safely test a car at that speed? Until they find the perfect place and conditions, the Jesko Absolut remains the theoretical king, the ultimate challenger waiting for its chance to claim the crown. And here we are, first place, the fastest car on the planet in 2025. And this is where the story takes a completely unexpected turn. Forget Sweden, forget France, forget Italy. The fastest production car in the world with a new, recently confirmed and verified record comes from China. In first place, the Yangwang U9 Extreme. Yes, an electric hypercar from a luxury sub-brand of BYD, better known for its everyday electric cars, has just dethroned the most sacred names in the automotive industry. This is a seismic shift. The Yangwang U9 Extreme reached an official top speed of 496.22 kilometers per hour. The king is dead, long live the new king. And he's electric, and he comes from China.